Hey guys, this is the Imagineer here today to bring you my review of Bleach Manga Chapter 589. So without further ado, let's start this review. Okay, so the number one thing I really liked, was the return of Yoruichi. Yes, she is back. And it was kind of funny because I did like a video of where I believe she was currently at during this arc. So I don't know, maybe it was just coincidence, and maybe I did the video at the right time. But I'm glad that she's back now. It's kind of obviously still the same. Obviously, nothing really has changed. Still the same Yoruichi, still maintaining personality, but the way that she just made her appearance in this arc was so funny because she came right between Onihime's boobs, apparently. And I wish it was a more serious, like a really cool entrance kind of appearance, like maybe Yoruichi. I wanted Yoruichi to make her appearance by fighting one of the Storm Raiders and her doing what's that called, like a kick on them basically, or anything powerful, or her Shihoku. I think that technique where you pretty much combine your, I think your Keto and your in the other spell technique, Hado, I think it is. Yeah, but young Chica displayed in this chapter. Yeah, like when she had those black, not black, those white lightning coming from her shoulders. Yeah, I wish she would have made her appearance like that, but apparently it was just another way around. And so yeah, basically Yoichi being back um, definitely had me thrilled, to say the least. So yes, because Yoichi is like one of my favorite characters by far in Bleach. Okay, so that's my number one thing I like about this whole chapter, Yoichi's appearance in this arc. Second thing I like was Common Leaf. Common Leaf, well, actually no, that's not saying. Second thing I like was the information I was given from Kisuke and Gasly, because Kisuke mentions the to Ichigo and his friends, what he mean chat, and well, yours you already knew too, because she's the one that pretty much gave him intel about that. It was about the distortion that took place, I guess, sometime before the Shinigami fought against the Quincy's in the first portion of the war, and this was a distortion, and this distortion energy was so powerful that it connected the two worlds in some way, shape, or form. So that was very important information, to hear from Kisuke, because Kisuke is always the information guy. He always gives, although he's serious, he always gives out some decent information that may foreshadow of how to defeat the enemy, or pretty much how that incident is going to take effect later on down the road in the story. But yeah, anyway, Kisei, that was nice. I liked how he explained that. And then we go to the action scene where Yamachika and Igaku are fighting against Bambina's corpse. And I was right. And Gasly explains basically that he turned, well, I guess he now, I'm still gonna call her she. She turned her own leader, Bambita, into a zombie sometime after she died. Now I'm thinking it was a little bit after the battle between her and Kamamura. But regardless, she's now a zombie. I think she's being used by Gasly now for her own free will, and as a corpse, Bambita is just doing phenomenal, great against Igaku and Yamashika on her own. Apparently, she got her arm cut off by Yamashika. The third thing, so yeah, that was pretty cool. The third thing I like now was basically the common relief coming, basically the common relief that was essentially, no, that's it, well, centrally, or I say mainly, focused on Orihime, Ichigo, and Yoruichi. I mean, Orihime was like the target for common relief in this chapter. I mean, what can I say? Every story has to have some sort of funniness to it in order to make it more enjoyable, I guess. But yeah, I really did enjoy it too, because they're picking on Hime, and I think in my opinion, Hime is like one of the highest chicks in Bleach. So Yeah, that's all I had to say about that. And Mari coming in there too at the very end of the chapter, and he's going to face against Gesui, and I think Bambi as well. Maybe his course, or maybe it might be no. I won't say it first. Speculation. So yeah, Mari comes in there, and they're going to battle in the next chapter if they get panel time. All right, so that's my likes, dislikes. There's nothing really I dislike about this chapter. Definitely. Nope. Actually, yeah, I'd say maybe a little bit more in depth when Bambi's current like status, like how she got there to begin with, because like we all remember a couple chapters ago, well not a couple chapters, like chapters back after Shields gets coming more, she was just lying there, and then you have all the girls, Gasly, and the Power Girl, and the Gluten Girl, and the and Candice all surrounding her. And then you see Bambi like, and, in shock and fear. It's like, no, 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 don't kill me. And or something along the lines, if I remember. But I do remember that circling. And I guess it wasn't really necessary, but I wish it went a little bit more in depth with that. But regardless, it's still fine. It's we still get the results, and that's what matters. But yeah, I wish we went a little bit more in depth, but I guess it is what it is. And as for dislike, no dislikes for this chapter. Now for future speculations. Okay, so what I think is going to happen next chapter? I think it's going to be like a little panel change between, because there's like a lot of battles going on now. Like, well, two big battles. You got Joe Batch and then Kendry from the Zero member of the Zero Division at the Royal Palace going on. Now you have Marui versus Gaswell, and then you have Igaku Yamachika versus the Corpse and Bambita, and then you got Ichigo and main Chad's thing, Kisuke and Yoruichi. So there's a lot of things going on. So we might see a lot of flip flops, but I think we're gonna get the majority of Mariko Sushi's battle with Gasly. Seeing how intelligent Mari is, he's obviously gonna pretty much figure out a method on how to prevent something from being controlled by Gasly's blood. I mean, I can clearly see that happening in the next chapter. And maybe she might pull out the, what was it? Bambita's corpse, maybe, to help aid her in battle against Maori. Or maybe it's gonna be like a 3-on-2 battle. And then I think we're gonna shift to Yoruichi, Kisuke, Ichigo, Chan, or Hime scene, them preparing themselves to go to the Royal Palace. And then let's see what else. I think they're gonna drink those bottle things too that Yoruichi has in her sleeve or jacket. And I don't think we're gonna get any Joe Batch moments. Probably will, but maybe. What is that? Oh, never mind. Okay. So yeah, that's basically my speculations. That's what I think is going to happen next chapter. Not Bambi. Well, yeah, Bambita, Igaku, Yamachigo, Mari, and Gasu's fight. Then shift to Ichigo, Ohime, Chad, Kisuke, and Yoruichi. They're seen showing their preparations to go to the Royal Palace. And then I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up if you like this review. Comment down below what your speculations are. Basically, yeah, your speculations. That's gonna happen next chapter. And oh yeah, forgot to say, I thought this chapter was a good chapter simply because Yoruichi's back. I mean, if Yoruichi was in this chapter, I would give it an okay. But considering me being worried about her whereabouts, and now that she's finally made an appearance in this chapter, I'm really thrilled and very happy to see her again. So that boosts up that okay to a good. So I thought this chapter was a good chapter, And as always, guys, subscribe to my channel, The Imaginator. And for more manga chapter reviews, anime discussions, and maybe more. I gotta get used to saying that. Alright, so without further ado, guys, this is my review. This concludes my review, and this is The Imagining. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace.